Hello there guys, this is Lego NINJAGO Productions here, and in today's video I will be presenting my Discord server, which is called Lego NINJAGO Productions official Discord. So what is this server about? Well, my YouTube channel mainly, and multi-theme like NINJAGO, Star Wars, DC, and Marvel, and more coming soon, I guess. So, before I get into the actual video, I would like to say how this video will go by. So, we have the server stats, we have these this number of channels right here, and which are based into categories that you can actually see. So we will go through every single channel, and I show you and talk about the main things about each channel as it is. For example, this area server stats has 4 channels that you can't actually use because they're locked, because they're not meant to be used. They are meant just to show the number of members and other things. So yeah, as you can see, the server has a number of 24 members, one of which humans are 12, bots are 12, and our current goal is 50 human members. So please help us reach that goal, because it's a magic goal. Am I right? Am I right, gamers? So yeah, so let's move on to presenting now each channel. We will ignore this category, because it's not important to us. We clearly don't have anything to present there. So first of all, we're starting with the rules channel. So you can see it contains the rules of the server. So you can see here we have 12 server rules and other 5 counting rules for the counting channel, which I will be presenting a little later into the video. Now let's move on to the second channel of the server, which is basically the second, actually really the second, because roles is the first, roles is the second. So you can see here we have information about the roles of the server. So we have server roles here, an image to showcase that, and then we have the roles categories, which are staff, level, default, and miscellaneous roles, which I will be talking in big about each. So we have 3 staff roles so far. I will not be talking about them, I will just be saying their names. For example, server owner, administrator, and moderator. You can actually see their description right here if you really want to know details about them. We move on to the level roles. There are a total of 9 roles, each happening every 5 levels, and we have here, if you wonder how you level up, you basically level up with this bot, which actually gives you the role automatically. When you reach that exact level, you'll basically level up by chatting into the server. Yep, just by that. Send messages, chat with people, and you will level up by default. The last role, as you can see, is the level 45 roles. More roles will actually be introduced later as we update the server. Then we have the default roles here, and these are 2 roles. There are 2 roles here, and they are members and bots. They are given the first one is given automatically to you once you actually join the server by a bot. Now let's move on to the fourth role category, which is basically also has 9 roles. one of which is given is 1 and the others are buyable with LNP coins. I will be detailing what they are a little later into this video, because basically this video is to present you the server, and when I will reach the time to talk about LNP coins and what they are, how to actually get them to buy these roles, I will do that. I will talk about them. Now let's move on to the announcements channel, which is basically where we will be updating you with the with everything about the server going on, every single update. I will be talking about a little bit of the future that I've sent in this message. I will be short here, I won't actually be saying this whole thing. So basically we have a major updates every single month, with the first one coming right on December 1st, 2020, and small updates actually happening occasionally. So basically, if we missed something in a major update, we will be including that into small updates or into the next major update. Now in the third one we have contests, which will happen monthly, and here we have a little bit of information about how members matter to us. You will actually read this message if you join the server. I am not going, or you can do by pausing the video, but other than that I won't stay too long on it because I don't want to make this video too long. Next we have self-assigning roles. Here you can assign roles to yourself by reacting to this message. We have question of the day and YouTube notification. You can see here are the roles. I can actually remove my reactions so that I can actually remove my role if I don't want one, or I reacted by mistake to a role I don't want. So reacting again will actually add your roles back. As you can see here, they are again instantaneously, they are added. So here we will be actually sending information about Discord, and it's about videos that we publish, select channels of course that we publish. Now let's move on to the second area of the server, which is members area. Here you can see there's nothing too much to explain. You can see in the channel names what they are for. Member joins and member leaves. You will basically see who joins and who leaves, and basically see how many members there are. So you can see here, for example, this is the 22nd member because one left, this is the 23rd member, and this is the 24th member, and this is again the 24th because another one actually left. So let's move on to the member leaves. Here you can see the exact same thing, but the members leaves. Contest announcement. Here is when we will be actually announcing contests, the contest of the month, so you can actually take part of, and you can give your entry to the contest into the interest channel, which is currently locked because of course we don't have a contest going on and we don't want unnecessary messages happening here. We have here the general chat where you can talk to about everything except the themed the themes that we actually have special channels for. You can talk about this anything as long as they follow the rules. So that's it for the general chat. You can there isn't really too much to say about it. Let's move on to the question of the day. Questions channel, which basically again doesn't need much explanation because as you can see we paused the question of the day here, and you can see they happen daily as the name says. Of course you can see the first one was on November 10th and so on. Every single day you can see the date right here. Here you can answer the question of the day because we don't want to be we made separate because we don't want people to answer in the same channel, so that everyone can see the question of this, and that we don't have to actually pin the message, so that people can see. We have the memes channel where you can actually post your memes. For example, here I have this meme, I look forward in time, blah blah blah. You can post a meme as long as they follow the rules and are appropriate. You can now we can let's move on to the theme channels, which is, you can see, are four themed channels here: Ninjago chat, Star Wars chat, DC chat, and Marvel chat. They don't need too much explanation either, because they are actually, the name says what they are for, is to talk about everything Ninjago, Star Wars, DC, or Marvel, depending on the channel. One thing though, leaks, images with leaks are not allowed, though you can discuss about them without sending the image itself, because, as you know, leaks are legal and we want to keep this server legal. Let's move on to the next area of the server, which is the website area. What is it about? Well, glad you asked. This is where you will send in suggestions, ideas, or feedback about the channel. Currently, the only public website channel is the website feedback, where you can actually give feedback about our server. So basically, criticisms is also allowed. I actually, especially criticisms, because I want to know what is bad about my server, so my website, so I can change it. Now, again, there isn't much to explain about this channel either. The name itself says it. Now we have two correlated channels here: suggestions, voting, and suggestions. They are, of course, without explanation, to send suggestions. Here is to vote the suggestions. Members send in the reactions here to explain what they are. Basically, this is the check mark. Basically, you can, if you like an idea and would want to see it implemented, you can react with the check mark. If you are neutral about it, you can react with this one, and if you don't like it if you don't like it at all, you can simply react with the X mark. Here you can send the suggestions. I sent technically a beta message, I call it test message, basically to show you how this works. So you can see I used the suggest command with the prefix, which is in its nickname here, and then the suggestion itself, the text of the suggestion, which here in this case is the text, because of course it's a test message. It's not actually a suggestion, it's just a test to show you how this works. Next channel is the Ask the Staff area, where of course there isn't much to talk about this one either. You can actually see topic. One thing though, is to send in questions about the server to the staff team. There isn't really anything else to explain. Basically here we can see that have a special, you could say, request from you not to ping a staff member, because we will check the channel regularly and answer your question if you have one. The next channel here is the advertisements channel. There isn't again too much to explain about it. You can advertise almost everything: Discord servers, YouTube videos, YouTube channels, your social media, or anything you really want people to check out. Your website, anything, literally anything you want people to check out, of course. Counting channel, the rules are again into the rules channel. You can see here someone counted the the number 200, so basically I can simply go on and say 201. The message sent in, we have a 5 seconds cooldown, so that basically people don't spam numbers and so on. Basically, yeah, other than that, it is quite normal what you see here. The name says it. It's a channel to count, don't chat in it. Moving on to the next channel, here we have the bot chat channel where you can use bot commands, including music commands, using our music bot, where, for example, here with Canary, Rhythm 2 and Rhythm. We also have other bots like Me6, Yggdrasil, YAGPDB dot XYZ. That bot. We have Dino, we have LS. You can check your rank, for example, what level you are. You can do other things too. We have Dank Mimer. You can actually, for example, this one has its own currency system too, but it's not related to the server at all. We have the server stats bot. This is basically what you saw earlier. He handles them. We have Tattoo, another bot which and the main bot of our server's currency system, Unbelievable. And speaking of the currency system, it's time to say about what LNP coins are. So basically, LNP coins are the currency of the server used to buy roles. You can raise them, the money, using commands like, for example, let's say you work. For example, the work command. You send in and the bot will, you can see it has a 3 hours cooldown. I can't use it yet because I used it 2 hours ago, but you got the point. Every 3 hours you can get LNP coins. You also have the crime command, which has a 50-50 chance of winning or failing, so you can win money or lose money using this command. You use it on your own risk. We here have other things, like for example we have the roles here, which are these ones. We also have this Star Wars themed channel, which is the Mandalorian, for Mandalorian fans. We have these Ninjago roles, so that you can actually color yourself. You can see the description. We also have the custom role, where you can customize your own role and be yours and yours only. You can put a custom color, you can put a custom name, and basically anything related to customizing. And that was pretty much it for this channel. Let's move on to the voice chat channel, which is the last text channel. This is basically so that you can see the topic of the channel here, right here. So for example, if there isn't much presentation, this is everything we see here. This thing here, right here, means voice channel. For example, these you can see these four here. These 3 ones are used for music, as their name says. This is a private music channel, so basically it's you and the bot only. And this is the general voice chat, where we talk every time we have a voice channel. Well, that pretty much is it for this server. I summed up everything about this server. If you liked what you just saw here, please consider joining the server. It would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you around in the next video. The I'll leave a link to the Discord, to this Discord server, into the description down below. Yeah, I will leave a link in the description down below so you can actually check out basically the channel, the server. And if you liked what you saw here, please consider joining, and I'll see you around in the next video. That was it for this video, and I hope you'll join, and that was pretty much it. I'll see you around. Goodbye.